Good morning. Friday morning here, and I promised to give you a little update as to our meeting about how we can get involved and serve our community as a church, and that's what we're going to do here this morning. So if you've been part of Banff Park Church for any period of time here, you know that practically serving our community is something pretty big to us. So whether that's Tuesday mornings with soups on, oh goodness, and partnering with the food bank, or whether that's Friday night chili night. Those are two kind of big events that we do every single week up until COVID anyway, and then of course everything's paused. So we've been looking at what can we do. We've talked to the town, they've talked to us, and some dialogue's gone back and forth. Special thanks to Deb McLean for kind of spearheading some of that conversation, figuring out what we can do and what is safe and what is needed. So at this point there's still a little bit of unknowns in some ways, and so here's what we're going to try and do. We're going to go back to Tuesdays at lunch. So we're going to have like a to-go lunch idea here. We're going to use our parking lot. We're going to have social distancing stuff all set up. And then just out front where we have that overhang, we're going to have some tables set up. And there's going to be some food that has been prepared by Ryan, who is our chef for chili and soup. Right now we're going to start with chili. There may be soup and some other things as well. So what the idea is that Monday Ryan's going to come in, get everything all ready for us, get it all cooked up, and then get it put in the fridge. Later Monday afternoon, we'll have one family unit. And the reason we want to do family units is if we have a family of 3 or 4 people, they can just come in. We'll have the hand sanitizer, make sure everything's safe and clean and all those things. Of course, we'll have one dedicated person who's going to be making sure that that's the case. But then that family unit can come in, not have to worry about staying 6 feet apart, but they can just kind of help each other. They'll get all of those things packaged up and get ready in little to-go packages. And then they'll be done their job then Monday. And then on Tuesday at 11 o'clock, we'll have another family group come in, set up a couple of those tables by the overhang in front of the church, and then set those to-go containers out on those tables. And then we'll have people that through social media, through the town of Banff, people will know about this, and they'll be lined up ready to get a to-go lunch from us. We'll have a little bit of time to just kind of chat with them as they're walking through the line, and then we'll send them on their way with some lunch for them to take home for their families. So that's what's going to happen. There'll be one person dedicated that's going to make sure everything's clean every time after a family group has come in or after Ryan has come in. Everything will be clean, wiped, safe as can be. And then the idea behind the parking lot is we're going to try and make it as outside as we can so that there's no coming in and out of the building, but we're just keeping everything as safe and as simple and as smooth as we can. So what can you do to help? Well, if you'd like to help on Tuesday, set up some tables and grab some of those to-go containers from the fridges that are going to be in the fellowship hall there and get them all set up and prepared, that's one thing you can do. If you'd like to come and just kind of stand behind the tables, right, maintaining that distance that we need, and just saying hi and greeting people as they come and just letting them know that we're there to care for them, that's one way in which you can do it. If you would like to package things, if you're a little worried about maybe you're a little bit more vulnerable, or maybe you're just your job dictates that you need to not be around people, well then Monday afternoon you could show up with your family unit. Maybe there's just 2 of you or whatever it is, and you can show up and package things where you don't have to interact with people. So that's another way that you can help. So there are ways in which we all can get involved here in one way or another. If you're working full-time still and you're unable to help on Tuesdays and Monday afternoon doesn't work, then maybe you could say, hey, you know what, Monday evening will work for me and a couple of my family members, and we'll come and we'll package then. But we'll work with you on that. We just want to make sure we can get any way to help our community in a practical way so that our community sees that Banff Park Church still cares and still wants to get involved and still wants to meet the needs that exist. And of course, all of this is done under the umbrella that we're serving our community so that we can intentionally show them and speak to them about who Jesus is. Some of that may be able to happen as you're standing in line. maybe we can have a way in which we can have prayer requests where people could write them down or hand them off or something. We're going to work in some of these things in the coming days and weeks. But of course, again, right now it's about as local as it gets. There's not very many tourists in town. And so what a great opportunity for us to connect with the local people in town, for them to see us and for us to see who the locals are, and that they can know that we as Banff Park Church want to help and want to care for them. And then of course, as those relationships build, our goal and our prayer is that naturally more and more discipleship relationships and spiritual conversations will happen out of those things. So that's what we're doing. That's the plan. If you would like to help, and I really encourage you to consider helping in this. I know many of you say, oh, we just don't know what to do, but we want to help. Well, we're giving you an opportunity now. And of course, I know some of you just may not be able to make any of those things work. Well, you can still donate to that. That would be very helpful. So when you go to Banff Park Church's webpage, you can click on Give, and then there's a general fund. That's where it pops up. But if you click that, you'll still see that you can donate to Chili Fridays. So whatever comes in this interim, this is the same kind of deal. It's not happening on Friday now, it's happening on Tuesday for this interim period. But that's where that money will go. And so if you're unable to physically help, but you can monetarily help, please consider doing that. This is just a way in which we are going to help our community. So if you want to, just get a hold of Olivia. You can email her. She's going to kind of spearhead all this volunteer stuff, get everyone organized in the right way. If you don't have her email or her phone number to call her, you can send the church an email and we'll connect you. We're just not going to pass out her phone number and email address to YouTube here because that's just not safe. But just phone the church, email the church, phone myself or email me, and we'll connect you to her, and she'll start organizing how that's all going to work. So this will begin Tuesday the 19th. That first Tuesday, we have the families looked after who are going to help with those, because we're going to figure out how it all works. We're going to iron out a few of the details and some of the uncertainties that we aren't sure of. We're not sure how long we're going to do this for. We don't know how long this interim period is going to be, but if there's a need, we want to meet it. And so we're going to do our best to do that. So feel free to pass this on. Feel free to share this video to other people in Banff and whatnot, because we just want to get everyone helping out in any way that we can. So that's what we're doing. Looking forward to connecting with you guys in the coming weeks here about that. So remember, Tuesday the 19th, that will begin every Tuesday. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock is when lunch is actually going to get served. I think that's all the details that I can give you at this moment. But please let us know and we'll plug you in. Again, speak with Olivia if you have a desire to help out with this. Thanks so much for all that you do. We're looking forward to it. Have a wonderful day. We will see you Sunday morning. Bye-bye.